So, good evening. I said that I wouldn't get started until 7, but I was ready to go, and so I thought I would just start. Funny how that works. I thought it would take me a little bit longer to do some rearranging because I crafted this table and take pictures at this table and eat at this table. Sometimes we're supposed to. So I had to do some clearing before I got started. So, welcome. And I thought while maybe we're waiting for some people to join us, I would show you what I did with the glass jars. I posted, I don't know what day I posted the glass jars. And they're literally, I'd say from our recycling, but, and I think one is a pickle jar, one is a jam jar, and one had a candle in it. So, and I'll show you what I did with them. They're kind of shabby chic a little bit. So if you can see that, it's just supposed to be a French label that is worn and tattered and coming off, and cute little tag in there. Hello, Joyce. I'm assuming probably not Dean there watching. Hello, how are you? So that one was the pickle jar, and this one is the candle, just a Walmart candle, which I actually bought so I could have the jar, and burnt it rather quickly. So just chippy, faded. Hey Jackie, thank you. So that one's the candle jar. I'm already thinking, where am I going to put stuff? And then this one is the jam jar. And this label turned out about the best. I'll keep doing them. It was where you reverse your graphic and put it on with Mod Podge, and then you have to actually take your graphic, the paper off. So it was definitely a learning process, and that's why the other two are a little more tattered looking, but I went with it, made them just a little extra tattered. So those are what I did with those 3 jars that I painted, and then I hope later this week I can show you what I did with the cans, because that was a slightly different idea that I went with. They're no longer white, actually. They got painted nice spring colors. So I have my stack of Kleenexes there because I'm pretty sure I will need them. I'm still have this cold. It's just lingering, but it's okay. So on Saturday I messed up on a date. I thought the place where estate sales that I go to up in Sully, Mini Treasures, I thought she was open. I just totally messed that up, and so I was on my way to get some tables that she was holding for me, and when we got there it was completely empty. I'm like, oh no. So what are we gonna do? So we ended up going to Oskaloosa, to a couple little stores there that we've not necessarily found, but one used to be a Goodwill, but it's just like just a thrift store, and one is called Mahaska County Outreach, and that's the one with the quarter room. So, and I did find a couple things in the quarter room. So, I'm not even sure. I think the first stuff I'm going to show you came from the Mahaska County Outreach. So, I'm going to tell you what I paid for it. I don't have retail prices yet. I like to at least triple my what I paid for it. I'm picking off the label so I know the sale tag, not the actual label, because there are still labels. So this let's get started. This is a cute little picture. It's little, you can tell by the size of my hand. It's got some fruit, peaches and cherries on it, and there's a silver label on the bottom. It says New Orleans, so paid $1 for that. Just cute little, if you needed a a little filler for something. It's actually in really good shape. I don't think it's terribly old. I mean, I would put it like in the, maybe the 60s. I don't really know. I haven't researched any of this stuff. I've been kind of been sewing for the other part of my life. And then the next thing is this cute little puppy. And actually I now have 2 of them. I saw this, and the first one I bought, I thought it was kind of, what do they call it? A hobbyist piece. Because it's a little, I don't want to say clunky. The dog itself is cute, but I thought the painting was a little, not juvenile. I don't know what to say. Hey, Becky. But I found an exact match. So they're obviously were made in a factory. I don't know anything else about it. And I paid 50 cents for that little guy. But I was very pleased that I found another one. Alright, the next thing is, I'm going to assume like it's a Votive. Oh, does Lily like the dog? I like the dog too. I buy all little animals when I find them because they do appeal to children, and they're also really easy to throw in a vignette if you have like a little, a little touch of something, a little whimsy. So I buy those for that reason. So, okay, so the next thing is, and I think I paid $1, although there's 2 stickers. One says $2 and one says $1. But that's just an example of pressed glass. This one's in really good shape. It's actually, this is kind of interesting, I hadn't noticed before. This actually, can you see those 3 lines on the bottom? Looks like it was pressed in 3 sections, which that's really interesting. So, I don't know. Another thing that I'm starting to pick up are green glassware. It's not old by any means, but I really like the shape. I thought this was a little different shape than a lot of the green vases that you see. But these are starting to be collected by, that 20-something millennial crowd. So I really like the shape of this one, which is why I picked it up. And then this is another green planter, vase, bowl. I don't really know. So I picked that up. So I think all in all, I picked up 3 pieces of green glass. Yeah. So just on my next show, it'll be nice to have like a collection of that for people to purchase from. Oh, and both of these I think cost $1. Oh no, this vase was $2, and the bowl was $1. And that on eBay is retailing, I think, for $15. So that's a nice markup on that. All right. So there's no sticker left on this one. Okay, so just a kind of a square jar. This is, I literally bought it to paint. It's not old that I'm aware of. There's no markings on the bottom. I think I might have actually gotten this from the quarter room, but I really like the shape. I thought it was a little bit different. It's kind of a surprise when I'm opening these back up because I don't, they're all wrapped in newspaper and I don't really remember so much. Alright, so now I do know what it is now that I'm looking for its mate. There we go. It's just a really pretty milk glass, cream and sugar. And I should say that my goal is to get this stuff listed in the albums, and you can purchase it from those albums. So just a really nice, ooh, that's bright. And this is a really nice set. You can see how translucent it is. See the light shining through that. So, hey Bethany. These are just really nice cream and sugar. So nobody does this anymore, I don't think. It serves literally cream and sugar. When you have people over for coffee. But how cute would those look with some little spring flowers, little a bouquet, and of course succulents or an air plant or something would be really, really sweet. And those. They'd make cute votive candle holders as well. And then Inarco is the next piece, and this is a little pitcher. It was probably a sugar creamer set, but they only had this one, and I paid $1 for it, which I just love this thrift store. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with these pieces, but they're not super rare by any means, but the color is so pretty. It's such a nice blue. So Inarco is and I think they made a ton of that style. But starting to be collectible. Oh, hey, I bought a drinking glass for our family. I love mason jars for drinking glasses. Please, no judgments. And that might have even come from the quarter room. Sometimes I do pick up useful things. Hey, babe. That goes in the cupboard. I mean, it needs washed, but it's just a drinking glass. Alright, the next item is Smelt glass vase. Also another really common piece. I want to say this one is anchor hawking. It is. It's got you cannot possibly see that because I started. See that little blip up at the top there? That is the little arrow for anchor hawking. So the reason I was not purchasing these for a very, very long time, because honestly, they're a dime a dozen, right? But then I saw this very, very, very cool idea, and I don't know if you knew this, but you'll know it after watching this. Ta-da! They are also candle holders. How elegant is that? Especially if you have like several different what's the word I'm looking for? Different designs, different colors, change them out for holidays. If you have the battery operated ones, super duper fun. All right, drink time. Okay, so pick those up if you see them, or you could buy mine. That would be okay. All right, I have no idea what I'm pulling out. I think it's a tray because the bag is sort of ripped around. Ooh. It's just a silver tray. I'm not gonna break anything. Oh, a silver tray. What the heck? I do not remember buying that. I don't think I would have purchased that. That's hilarious. Okay, I don't know how this ended up in my cart. It's a little wall plug. Do you see that? It's actually in really good shape. I don't know, maybe that's, I did it. I don't think, obviously surely that's not, oh, I know where this came from. This is a bag. Lynn was thrifting the other day, and she bought this for me. I'm like, I don't think I would pick that up, but never mind. Lynn did it. So If Lynn is on here watching. little blue jay, little flowers. It is cute. I just don't know that I would have picked it up, but that's why we are friends, because she'll see something I wouldn't. And it's actually, I'm gonna struggle to keep those little petals intact. I can feel that already. Set that up there so I can remember to wrap it up good. Okay, so I'm like, I did not pick these things up. Where did they come from? Okay, so the next thing is the silver tray, and it does say by Shelton Ware in New York City. So it's always good if you find these trays that they actually have their original sticker. This has like a shell motif around it, this little tray, and it's handled, so that's a little more unusual. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna see into my kitchen there a little bit, which I have to say thank you, Anna, if you're watching. She knew I had not been doing great lately and came down and helped me catch up on dishes and all sorts of things today, so that was super nice. All right, and this I love, and it actually did come from the same thrift store, which is why I was getting really confused, because Lynn went earlier in the week, and then because she had something to do down there. Anyway, this little I would say it's probably a candy dish. I kind of forget what, but I love ruffled milk glass, and that hobnail is so pretty, so pretty. So that would be lovely sitting on a counter with some peppermints, or I don't know, whatever else you would put in probably a candy dish. So it's really pretty. I'm very, very quickly running out of space. That's going to go right in front of me. Alright, and then the next item in here are some beautiful plates. Beautiful plates. And I think they're all the same pattern. And when I buy plates, and I honestly try not to buy too many plates, but buying them in sets of 4 is kind of what is recommended. And I do have 4 of these. They all look to be in very, very good shape. They're so pretty. They are not, they're not marked. So, but anything floral. I just love these. They're just beautiful. So, and they're all the same. So I'm just going to show you that one. All right. So that is what was in that bag. And Lynn she's a good thrift shopper, so those all came from her. There's a couple from Utah that I really like to watch, and they have people bring stuff and just literally drop it on their back porch, and they call it back porch offerings. I think it's kind of funny. So that is a Lynn offering. Alright, what might this bag hold for me? Oh, yeah. Some sweet little babies in there. Let's see if I can... Well, I don't know where the other one is. So first of all, we'll pull out the bunnies. Aren't those floral plates just so pretty? So, remember earlier in the video where I talked about a hobbyist piece. So, this is definitely a hobbyist piece. It even says it's got LT and then 86 on the bottom. 1986. So, it's just so sweet though. Look at those little bunnies. And I paid $1 for that. So cute. Yeah, I'm definitely getting ready for Easter. Junk Jubilee is my next like big show, I think, unless Beth is starting to sign up for some like combination shows. So, but I think Junk Jubilee at the end of April is my next big show. So, I've got quite, I'm just looking for bunny. Some I'm gonna upcycle, some I am looking just to sell outright. How are you? Alright, the next one I'm going to upcycle because it is just a cheap piece of, trying to see if it even says made in China on the bottom. I can't read it. Something. Anyway, it is cute, but I am going to paint it white, and then I have some napkins that just have greenery on them. So that is what that bunny is going to be turned into. I saw somebody do it. It was super cute. She's somebody that has 100,000 followers. I figure she probably knows what she's talking about. I'll try one, and if we don't like it, I won't do the next one. Because I have 2 of them. So if you guys think I should just leave the bunnies, or if I should decoupage them. I mean, they cost me $1. So I won't be out a lot either way. You actually have to type it if you want me to decoupage them or leave them plain. They'll be really cute either way. So those bunnies, I think, match. And they did have a few others, but I thought, I'm just going to try it. And I'm going to sneeze. Thank you, Sarah. I needed someone to give me a vote of confidence. Yes, decorate them. I mean, we might as well. It's $1. If it doesn't look good, then, you know, I'll go find other ones and we'll leave those ones. Okay, so thank you, Anita. This cold just will not leave me alone. All right, so the next little pieces, these are bookends. And I have not done any research, but they are old. Old. Look how sweet those are. Little boy and a little girl, bookends. They're little sleeping children. And then the label on this one is really faded. And I don't know why they do this. But they put 2 stickers right over the original label. I'm going to try and... Woo! Oh, shoot. I took part of the label off. I don't know why they would do that. Because they know it would tick me off. So... it might say Coventry or Low... See that label on the bottom? Half of it just came off with the stickers I just pulled off. So I don't know. What do? Do you leave the price tags that the thrift store put on it? So I will do some research on them, but I'd put them in the 50s, if not earlier. So not quite an antique, but so cute. All right, so those are the items that came from, that was Mahaska County Outreach. And I really like that. Oh, I feel like there must be more. Because I don't see what I got in the quarter room. I don't think... because this box that I'm going to pull out came from the other thrift store. I'm really sorry, you guys. Unless Josh just didn't bring it in yet. That's entirely possible. Okay. I've gone through so many boxes of Kleenexes. Alright. So... it is literally plastic, not plastic fruit. Well, it's that foam covered, but I will decoupage it. I already have a set of pears decoupage that I am am waiting on just one more.
Oh, you're doing live?
Yes, you can come in, honey. Did you get your winter coat?
Yep.
Papa brought me. Okay, Papa brought it earlier today. You might want to send him a text and say thank you. I have a whole pear thing going on, and I'm waiting on one little thing before I can do my planned vignette. So I actually didn't buy a ton at this one. Stop eating the cheese balls. Huh. Alright. These little salt and pepper hens I got for $1.99. Now their purple stickers were half off. So we kind of did tend to look for the purple stickers. So, but these were $1.99 and they are made in Japan. Cute little salt peppers. And they have, I'm gonna assume that somebody has replaced the bottoms. I would think that they would be cork to begin with. Don't you kind of think?
And they wait.
180? 182? Awesome, buddy. So does that mean you can eat supper? Yes. Okay, good. I prefer that you eat supper rather than not.
What?
I prefer that you eat supper. I think I might have at least one of these vases. I know I think I may have even donated one of these vases before, but so it cost $1.50. But milk glass, I'm buying it again. Not a ton, but you know. So here is my other green bowl, and this one is a much stronger green, and it actually is the Ohio Cleveland, Ohio Glass Company, I think is what that says on the bottom. So I don't know. I don't think this is the right color to glow. Well, and in this light, it's not gonna. No. But I have several green pieces now that I will. And I'm looking for interesting, unusual baskets, especially with Easter, right after this show, or right around the show. So I like that. I like the weave on the bottom.
White vinegar.
We just cleaned out the bottom of that cupboard today. So that was the reason for the basket. I'm not buying a ton of baskets, but I will buy them if they're a little bit unusual. Alright. Oh, another piece of green glass, I think, in here. This is a jug of wine. I just liked it. So I think it would be so fun if someone bought it and did the drippy candle thing, you know, where you put a candle in and, you know, you keep doing it and it drips everywhere. And this says 1.5 liters, 15 quarts. No, 50.7 full ounces. That's what it is. So this is a jug of wine. No idea on age or anything. It's just fun. Alright. I'm feeling like I'm missing something from that first thrift store because I bought little things from the corner room, and that's what I don't see here. That's okay. Alright. let's see. The first little thing, oh, it's another little salt and pepper, and I got this for $1.99. And I don't really buy salt and peppers a lot. I just don't really do it for me, but I will buy them if it's something cute like those chickens, or if, you know, a little more unusual maybe. So Lynn spotted these. Wow, I'm not even sure. I don't know. It was all in a little bag. We didn't pull it out. I don't even know that this goes together. But I'm going to keep it together. I'm going to sell this as a set. Just a little. Okay, and then what you didn't see was this has a little back. It's almost like this little couch that they sit on. I don't think this is a set. But they are now. Fun, fun, fun. And I don't think people buy salt and peppers, like, who collect them. I don't think they're collecting them to use them. So, just thinking that might be plastic. But, and then the little thing they said on, no, it's glass. Those are glass. It's clinking too much to be plastic. I don't know. I don't even pretend to be an expert by any means. And then I wanted some, ouch, these are like stapled up the yin. So these were $1.50 a piece because they were on sale. So blue candles and some tiny candles that I wanted for those. And if you go look in the candle hold, I don't know what the album is called. I have these teeny tiny little glass candle holders, and I needed teeny tiny candles for those. So, right, and then I did buy another milk glass vase, and it is the exact same one as the other, and it is indeed anchor hocking. There's the little anchor on the bottom right there. Probably can't pick that up in the light, but so, and that one cost me 99 cents. So about the same in each, two different stores, same piece. And then let's see. I have some pieces like there. Pull out one piece that I got at the bins the other day because I don't know where the rest of them went. But the last piece that I got last Saturday at the thrift store was this, and not old, but I don't know if you guys are watching this trend. It was $4.99, so I paid $2.50 because it was a purple tag. I am gonna turn it over, and voila, it is a cloche. I might find a pretty little handle to put up top. Yeah, you can use E6000 and put a nice decorative handle knob up there to make it look clochier. That's not a word. Don't say that. But anyway, I just looking for unusual ways to like showcase some items, and I thought that was a good find. All right. I actually really love to show you the teapot I found in the bins, but I think, oh no, it's accessible. So I don't know if any of you have ever shopped the Goodwill bins. This was only the second time I had ever been in there. Does anybody do that? I just kind of always, I feel a little leery, but some of the people I've been following on YouTube, that is where they've scored some really good things. which kind of amazes me. I also think our Goodwill bin is a little high compared to some across the country. It's not a standard price. I paid $1.69 a pound, and there was somebody out in the Carolinas that was paying like, I don't know, 58 cents a pound, just like a lot cheaper. So that was sort of surprising to me. You would kind of think, I don't understand how Goodwill is well, it's something I don't understand. I don't know how Goodwill is set up. Like, are they all kind of like run individually? There's not like, the rules don't apply to there. They're all different. Are managed differently. So, which kind of explains. But anyway, these are a couple of things that I found at the bins, which is located, the one we went to is on Southeast 14th in Des Moines. So I could have bought a lot of these pieces, but I didn't want to. So I didn't. So this little creamer, little pitcher, the pink roses, and it says Lynn's Fine China, and it is made in China. So I didn't do a comp on it. I have no idea the value of it. I just thought it was pretty. It was in excellent condition if I don't bang it around. And then here is its matching teapot. This was literally kicking around. I had to dig for the lid a little bit. It was literally kicking around. So how pretty is this? Let's say coffee rather than teapot because it's a little taller. So, you know, not old, but it just really, really pretty. Really, really good shape. It might be vintage. Kind of has that 80s, 90s feel to it. Don't you think, with those pink roses like that? But I don't know. I have no idea. But to have found it literally in kind of piles of junk, that amazes me. And then I did actually find quite a few things. I just don't know what happened to them. Life has been a little chaos lately. This yellow enamel coffee pot. How stinking cute is this? I'd give this one some age. This one is real. It is. It's obviously missing a lid. But I don't care. I love the buttery yellow of it. I love the chippiness of it. So paying $1.69 a pound, you know, it probably cost me a couple bucks. I'd say it weighs more than a pound, but super fun. So I was impressed with the Goodwill bins, more than I thought I would be. I didn't know what to expect. I had Josh with me. He found 3 Nerf guns that worked, which is kind of funny. So yeah, I know that yellow pot is, you know, what would you put in that yellow pot? I would stick I might stick a plant in there, like in a pot, in a plastic pot. Some ferns, some like billowy ferns, that looks so cute. Might put real stuff in there, but I mean, you could put whatever in it. Obviously not coffee anymore. But I mean, there's no actual holes in it. It hasn't rusted completely through. And an African violet with that purple and yellow complementary colors. That would be so pretty. All right, flowers are winning over my fern. I see how it is. Okay, so that is what I have to show you tonight. Not a ton, but I am trying to be careful. I have a rather large pile of items. I am trying not to go too often either, especially if I'm doing a little bit of crafting. That adds to my stack as well. But I will, if you see anything tonight, you can message me that you really wanted. And I am going to try this week to get everything updated in the albums. And this video will be on YouTube eventually. And it would be awesome if you guys would follow me on YouTube. I would love that. I'm really trying to grow over there. It's just, I really enjoy watching it while I'm crafting. And I'm finding lots and lots of good ideas, lots of interesting information. Because, you know, YouTube isn't static, it's changing and the information is updating, where if you find a pen on Pinterest, I mean, it's good, and I still do quite a bit on Pinterest, but you don't know necessarily how old that information is, where the stuff on YouTube, if it's a new video, that information is probably pretty accurate. Oh, there's something else I got at the Mahaska County Outreach, is my lampshade for $2. So can you see that lamp back there? And my fabric stash. The whole room behind me, well, half of that room is my fabric. I'm actually trying to hide it. So yeah, if you would subscribe to me on YouTube, that would be awesome. Okay, so thank you very much for watching tonight, and let me know if you want anything that I got. Thank you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.